Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got what hopefully will be my final race for week 13. First time ever in the next gen, what I call the current gen cup car, and we are here at the NASCAR
Pit lane
iRacing
speed limit
Series
is
open
45
side
miles per hour.
for Sonoma Raceway.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Gonna go
Okay,
out
Jake,
for
we've got
qualifying.
2 laps to get the job done.
Managed to find myself, I think, in either a second or a third split, which is probably better for me in terms of competition around me since I'm not very quick. I feel a little more confident in the car underneath me. I think that's due to the difference in the car design compared to the truck here, but I'm still just as slow in relation to the field. So car number 5, I think there's 28 in this race, so gonna go out for qualifying. I know there's gonna be at least one pit stop. No cautions, but qualifying to me when I'm car number 5 still probably matters, just because I need to try to keep myself as close to the front as I can if I want to gain any kind of reasonable amount of I rating out of this. Big thing for me is just to try to complete all the laps and be as clean as possible so that I can try to gain safety rating, because that was the main goals for running these. Let's see what we can do though. Second lap always has been faster for me. Overshoot turn 11, so it's not going to give me a good run to the line for the first lap. I am terrible at turn 11 as well. I just constantly lose time out of turn 11 for some reason. Work our way up the hill. This is literally my first race in the next-gen Cup car, so still kind of learning the thing, but it feels kind of like a GT3 to me in a way without some of the aids. I'm not been hitting the curves very well. I've not quite figured it out with the way the diffuser is.
115.33.
So, I don't know, we'll see what we can do. Pole sitter, or at least this last time was a 115.33, which is over 6/10 faster than my fastest lap. But I don't know, main goal is just to try to finish on the lead lap if I can, or at least no more than one lap down. It's likely I'll be a couple seconds a lap off the base. First lap's not real good. Try to get 11 setups so that I have a better run to the line this lap. And we'll see if we can make the lap as a whole faster. I guess at least we got one time in.
P3, you're now 1.6
Probably not many
seconds
people
off
going to
the
be
latest
qualifying.
pace. That lap was a 117.00.
And I was probably one of the first ones to go out. Nothing else is kind of like practice for me. We're rotated off, that's going to kill the run down. Just really trying to be a little bit better with the throttle out. I can be a little more aggressive with the car compared to the truck, but it's still, without any assist, it's still going to let me know when I've overdriven it. Let's see what we can do here through 11 this time.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 119 Fahrenheit.
Track's just a little bit hotter than what I practiced in, but not anything too significant, so I just need to adjust everything and be a little bit smoother. See what I mean? I always lose time out of 11. But we'll run a little bit faster. Still not a real quick lap, but just a little bit quicker. It's not going to move us up, hopefully. If I can start towards the front, I mean, I could easily get dive bombed, but take it if we can. Having fun with the Cup car. It's the first time I run a Cup car in any official racing, so if I can get to the A license, may split between NIS and A, depending on what the schedules look like. I know the first week of A for this car is at Sonoma, so I may do that just to continue with road practice. We'll see. That may be my road race for the week. But we'll see what we can do. Just ran my race setup. Looks like half the field so far has chosen to qualify. quite a bit of a difference in speed. Obviously, there are a ton of cars that could easily be faster than me left to qualify. My car number 5 does not really reflect my true skill at all. I'm probably reasonably a back half of the field car. So anybody, the 7, the 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, they all could be faster than me. Looks like it's kind of a split of North Americans and international drivers, so should be a lot of fun to run with everybody. We'll see how that works out. It's like one person left the server, 2 left the server. I think they're trying to time it so they can jump back in and start at the back. We'll see if they reconnect once we get going for gridding. 55 laps, there is going to be 1 pit stop.
That's the end of the session. P3.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing. They were trying to start themselves as far to the back as they could. Just local cautions, normal road rules. So let's see. Yeah, one of them was able to work his way to the back, so we'll get gridded up here though in a minute. Starting 3rd, I guess.
Radio check, please.
It's one of the better spots I could be. Get
Gotcha.
paints refreshed.
Appreciate it.
Let's see everybody. All the paints are getting loaded up, so we'll get in the car momentarily. Should hopefully be fun. Hoping that I can be a little bit better than I was in the trucks.
Anybody that's around me, just cut me a break. I'm still trying to learn road.
We'll see what we could do. I'll just keep the optimal up because got a feeling I'm gonna improve from where I'm at.
Obviously, most of y'all are gonna be quicker.
Turn the chat down slightly. My plan is probably pitting somewhere around lap 20. So that when I cross the line, I'll be on 21 coming out of the pits. So I think that's my plan roughly. You see like 38 laps or so. It's probably gonna fall off a little bit. I haven't gotten to run a full fuel run in practice, but I've been told that it gets faster as the run goes on. So in theory, you're actually gonna burn a little more fuel. So I'll keep an eye on it, kind of watch it as I get closer to that lap 20 mark, and see what I want to do. But I'm thinking probably 20, maybe 22. Should be a good spot. Should allow me to take advantage of the run getting a little bit faster as it goes, being faster at the back end of the race. That's what you're basically trying to do. I mean, that's typically always been the way that you've run a road race, but
55 laps.
with the car picking up as the run goes on, you're trying to time it to be as fast as possible
Follow
at the
car
end of the
number
race.
22 in the left column.
So we've got a couple people that are a bit kind of mixed. We got the 22 qualified on the pole, who was almost a second and a half faster than 6. And then I've got the 4 and the 1 around me. I've got the 28 kind of behind me. So
Let's go.
got to watch out for some people, but
16, go.
try to keep it as
Dude, we're not even
clean as I can.
yet.
and just see what I can do. So I'm gonna run single file through here, and then we'll double up out of the S's. Like I said, I've been having problems trying to figure out how to attack this corner in the curving with the way the diffuser is. I go across it the wrong way and upset the car really bad, so I don't know if I really want to, like, I'll try to watch people and see if I can learn from them, but I don't know if I really want to attempt it in the race. Not sure if this is the time to do it, or, just take what I have and move on. I mean, at least when I ran some telemetry, it wasn't costing me as much time as other sections, so there are other sections that are certainly a lot more valuable for me to learn. Trying to get a little bit of heat. I know it's kind of late to do it, but a little bit of heat into it. It's probably going to be a second. No, we'll be coming out of the turn 11, so it'll be a first gear start.
Okay, Jake, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
Follow behind the 22, see when he decides to go. It's off and rolling.
Go.
One car start from the pits, I'm just letting the 4 go. No reason to challenge this early. He just goes off the track, we get into him, from him to pushing up. This is going to be a long race. This is how it's going to be. I can understand kind of starting in the back based on this, but we're just going to get through it. 4's kind of like me. We got the 28 behind us. Lock it up, 4 slowed down a little bit sooner than I thought. I just need to back all the brakes off. Alright, we're going to try to get around 4. He's pretty slow. And that's saying a lot because I'm really slow. He'll probably try to get underneath me at some point, but hopefully if I can drive smooth and he continues to have mistakes, I can pull away. If he would have been a lot faster, I would have been content to sit behind him, but you can see that's allowed the 22 and the 6 to just pull away from the field.
Sorry about that.
Also kind of hoping that if the rest of the field gets to the 4, maybe he holds them up. But we at least completed the first lap clean. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that yet. There's still time coming across the line, but first lap's in the books. Just try to see what we can do the rest of the way. Or loops it around, goes off the track. So that's part of why I tried to get around him. Although I'm just as bad. That buys us a nice gap, almost 3 seconds back to 28. So, plenty of time to work my way up. I locked the brakes in. I think the 6 also did the same thing. Just need to be a little bit earlier and smoother on the braking. Sorry for the chat if you can hear it. People are getting all kinds of fired up already. Chat down a little bit more. Not really much I need to hear. Trying to brake a little bit earlier into 11 to allow me to roll the corner a little better, get back on the throttle earlier, see if that helps me pick up any speed. Get on throttle too much, kind of spin it around, able to keep going. Thankfully, I have a massive lead, 28, so gave about a third of it back, but still over 2 seconds. I lost a lot of time to the 6, but that's okay. We got a long way to go. Check that gap at the line next time and see if I can actually gain on them. Overshot the corner. That was my fault. Able to keep it on the track, but not good. Just trying to be smart, and we're not being very smart right now. Just need to get back to what I was doing in practice. It's kind of what this is. I would gladly take a third place right now. Honestly, at top half of the field, I'll be okay with. Like I said, big goals for me is first and foremost, no matter where I finish, is to try to finish on the lead lap. And at least from what I saw, finishing the lead lap should easily accomplish my top half goal. But if I can finish, you know, top 7, top 8, something like that, I'll be happy with that. Really wide out of 11, that was not a good exit. 2.4 back to the 6, or to the 28, like 7 to the 6. I really was screwing up turn 1 there, looking at the wrong thing. Time to just settle down, get into a rhythm, hit my marks. Not overdrive the car like that. That was from me clipping too much of the curb, too much wheel.
Yellow flag, caution.
We got the 25 off, so we're gonna watch for him. He holds it up, thank you to him. It's like pulling away from the 28 even with driving terribly, but losing to the front two, so it's okay. It's just all about trying to be smooth and improve the lap times. Probably underdriving turn 10. Well, I underdrive the whole track, but for what I can do, I'm probably underdriving 10. Gotta watch how much I get on the throttle there coming out of 11 spun the tires. Get a little bit smoother on the throttle. Lap times are improving, but it's not hard to when I drive as bad as I am.
That's the fastest lap. Your lap time was at 1:17.38.
Let's try to be a little bit smoother on it. We've lost probably 2 seconds to the 6, but gained about a second on the 28. Try to clean this section up a little bit. Still over-rotating a little bit off the hill, so just need to be a little bit gentler with it.
Alright Jake, our fuel window opens on lap 19 and it should close on lap 36.
CrewChief is saying around 19, I'm still thinking right now. 20 is a good spot to come in, like I had planned. So, sorry it's a boring race to start and that there's nobody around me, but kind of gives me the chance to work through everything as cleanly as possible. And hopefully the longer we get, we'll see some more cars. Yeah, I'm not getting into the 114s. Shoot, I'm barely going to get into the 116s right now.
That was 116.84.
If I can get into the 115s by the end of the race, I'll be happy. Even if that's, you know, a second to a second and a half off, I'll be happy with that. Just trying to be a little bit kinder. We got 21, who's a lap car up ahead. So we'll see when we approach him. It's probably going to be the extent of passing we do. Probably needed to swing a little bit wider. Yes, is there such a rhythm section that I'm just not very good at it. 21's going to hang to the right side, thank you to him. It's like the 6 might be trying to chase the 22 down. Still overshoot 11. Trying to be a little bit smoother out of it though to not spin the tires. This will be about 11.5 back of the 6.
Gap to Robinson ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds.
So keep an eye on that.
Times are improving. This is good.
He was able to work by the 28. We've got about a 7-second lead. Don't know if the 2 will be able to get to me. I'm sure he will. Especially when I do something like that. I was lucky enough to catch it. That was just incredibly dumb. So, where I had been getting a little bit better and picking up lap times, then I do something stupid like that. Just caught too much of it coming down the hill. I guess the bright side to me sucking at road racing and always getting into trouble is I've had enough practice with trying to catch cars. Looks like we lost about a second or so out of that to the 7 or the 2. Maybe not. We lost about 2.5 seconds. Not sure why I just did 5th gear there. Let's try to reset, see if we can make this lap the fastest. Like I said, I'm not fast at all in this, but in terms of just comfort level, I definitely feel better in this compared to the truck. But like I said, that's all just a difference in car design. This is a little more conducive to road racing with it being independent rear suspension and everything else. Although I feel like if I could learn the truck faster, then this would feel even easier to a degree. I've heard some people say this is kind of like a Trans Am car, so I guess this is my chance to get to experience a Trans Am car in a form.
Behind is now 9.2.
Slowly pulling away from the 2, which is good. Still overshooting 11 a little bit. People are dropping out of the race, so I guess it's less spots I could potentially lose. I think that was my fastest lap of the race.
No, kind of good. Pretty sure. Thank you.
Try to hit this turn a little bit better. That's what I need to be doing, as slow as it is. At least it keeps me consistent. Overshot 4 there a little bit. A little bit slow out. But big goal is just to be consistent right now. Consistent may not get me towards the top 2, but consistent keeps me here in 3rd. Much slower than the last lap, but kind of drove it a little conservative in a couple of spots and overshot some other spots. But if I can continually run laps like this, at least it's predictable for myself.
You need to find a 10th in Sector 3.
I need to find like seconds everywhere, not just a 10th in Sector 3. But I'll keep trying. Do what I can. I guess it's kind of nice that I don't have anybody around me. It allows me to focus on my lines and not worry about somebody getting into the back of me. Lots of people on the chat. Like I said, it's not really going to concern me right now, so just giving up too much time through the S's. Clipped a little too much of the curve there in the 10, kind of shoots the car a little wide. Had to wait to get on it just to make sure I didn't push the car off the track. The car rotate through 11. Trying to pick back up, still losing time, but at least it's a little bit better than the last lap.
That was a 116.51.
If I keep it in the mid 116s the whole race, I'll be happy with that.
Increasing. It's now 122 Fahrenheit.
We get more into the afternoon, track temps coming up. Just gotta be careful with that. It's gonna make it a little bit slicker. A little too much curve there. Sent the car up. Lost a little bit of momentum. Lap cars in the near future. See 3 of them running up together as they exit out of 10. "12 seconds on the 2s. I think we've been continually pulling away. So it seems like 3rd spot is probably where we're gonna be. A little too inconsistent with the lap times. You know, I've been bouncing around, you know, half a second to 6/10ths on them, but right now I'll take that.
Your lap time was 117.00.
Try to optimize a couple spots, but just want to keep doing the same thing mostly. Be careful around the 21 here. Right, thank you to him. So far everybody's been really respectful. Obviously we had, you know, the 4 kind of all over on the start, but overall everybody's been really respectful. So I can see me staying and continuing to run the series if this is how it's going to be, but I'm sure ovals could be a different story. Approaching the 16 is the next car. Hoping that I'm not beating up the front tires too much. Just kind of backs out a little bit. Gotta pick up the throttle a little too early there out of 11. 20 is the next one. 9's on pit road. 12 down.
You've just done it. 116.83.
44 more to go.
Wow. Yeah, I'm shocked that I
Watch for a better spot to get by the 20. He gets a little slow. I don't think I made contact with him. I think he just slowed down. Thank you for letting me by. I just kind of hit him at a bad spot there coming out of 3. No big deal. Give up a little bit of time to get by him. That's fine. We got about 6 seconds till the next set of lap cars. I'll probably be them before the end of the race. About 6 more laps to go next time by till we just set pit. I'll check it a couple laps to see where I'm at. Looks like a little bit of smoke from some block up into 11. Let's get back into my rhythm now that I'm clear of lap traffic for a little bit.
You've just done it. 118.10.
Brakes climbed a hill. Power down smoothly. I know some people say load cell pedals for braking makes a massive difference in road racing. I'd be inclined to believe that, but my big deal is I'm just not flat out consistent enough. Just need to learn to do the same thing with what I have before I can worry about getting to that point. And I definitely need to learn how to be smoother on everything, both steering and throttle and brake. As well as improving the lines. Those will all make a even bigger impact than pedals would. So once I can maximize that, then I can worry about upgrading some of the equipment. Got the 2 cars running side by side. 18 was getting by the 23. 18 pushes a little wide out of 11. Kind of back off a little bit just to get by them. 23 stays right. Thank you to him. Back to that upper 116 range. Gotta overshoot 1 there a little bit. 18 getting a little wiggly out of 2. Again, hitting them at the worst spot. Back off. I know I'm giving time up to probably be around me, but no big deal. By the 18 going in to 5. 26 up ahead is the next one. It's not passes for a position, but at least you're seeing me work around traffic and getting something. It's kind of what happens at some of these lower splits. You tend to see such a skill difference that everybody spreads out quite a bit. 26 had a moment off of 10. He stays right, thank you to him. We're able to clear him with no problem. 18 is going to be working up to him as well. A little bit of a slower lap, but like I said, just working lap traffic, so.
That last lap was at
Deal.
118.42.
Thank you, Don. Sorry.
overshot 3 a little bit there. Just trying to get a little bit better with, you know, smoother on the initial throttle application out of the corners and then being able to roll into it. Kind of help keep the car from spinning too much, but also be able to get going a little bit quicker. Sounds like 6 up front might have had an issue. We got 15 seconds back to 4th place, so plenty of room. Be coming in 3 laps as well. Check the fuel, make sure that we're still looking right around the 36 in total. Check that momentarily.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag up ahead. Assuming it's a lap car. Looks like they might have been way off the track and we already cleared them, unless it's the 8th. Really, really bad entry there in the 4. Probably could have even pitted a lap earlier, but I think I'm going to stick to 20 to make sure I've got enough fuel left. Probably, like I said, could even potentially come in on 19. But I'll stick to 20, I think that'll be a good spot.
Okay, Jake, you're reeling. Robinson in. The gap is now 11 seconds.
6 definitely had some issues, it sounds like. 8's coming to pit road. A little bit of a slower lap. I had some issues.
That lap was a 1:17.07.
Trying to get back into the 116s this lap. Which is, you know, a good almost 3 seconds off where I need to be contending with the fastest people. Back curve shot there through 3. Same thing with 4. Spits the car around, I was able to catch it, get on the brakes fast enough, but not a good corner there. Cost me a lot of time. Just need to get back in my rhythm. Thankfully got a massive gap back to 4th place, so allows me to not worry about it. 2's still in 4th, 1's working his way up. I remember if the 1 qualified or not. Got like 16 seconds back to the 1. At least as the last time by the line, we'll check it this time. See what it updates to. Left. I got spinning tires out of 11. Forget about that lap. Try to make this lap better. Back to what I know I can do. Just need to stay off the curbs a little bit more. .28 seconds back in the leader, so right now if that pace keeps up, we're not going to be finishing on the late lap. But maybe I'll be able to find something. Make a last ditch effort to keep myself on the lead lap. Looks like we got about 14 seconds or so back to the 2 still.
Okay, Jake. Pit window open.
Gonna come in next time by. Overshot 11 there.
Thought you had an 11.
Looks like some other cars are starting to pit. Not sure if they got damage or if they are on their
Just done a
fuel strategies.
17.00.
A couple couple slower cars again up here. 21, who we've gone by a couple times. We've got the 10 and the 12 up ahead.
Stay to the right.
Which I know 21's been pretty predictable and respectful. At least he's way wide. We're going to watch him come off the wall though, so went low to avoid him. See if we can get to the 10 before we get into pit road. So far, I'm pretty happy with my race. We're only going to be, you know, a little over a third of the way in, but for the most part, I've been able to at least catch the mistakes early enough to fix them. Outside of that, I've been driving pretty clean. Bring it down.
Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Activate limiter, box in 1540 feet.
Bring it around. Bend. 4 tires, full of fuel. Hopefully the strategy should get us back into third before the end of the race.
Box in 5, 4.
Looks like a couple people
3,
on here repairing damage.
2, 1. Box now.
And of course I overshoot it, so that's going to cost us some time. But we'll be okay. Check the tires here. 92, 96, 93, 96. So killing the left side's a little bit, need to be a little bit kinder on the right-handers, but overall not as bad as it could have been.
Intake 6 clear, don't cross the white line.
Just watch it on cold tires. Just make sure I don't overdrive it. The leader's gonna be catching me, but depending on when the leader pits, I should be able to get back on the lead lap. Whether or not I'll stay there the rest of the race is a different story.
Your wits about you, mate.
Yellow flag up ahead. That's for the 23. And we got the one up ahead who will be for position. See if we can get to him and finally make a pass for position since the opening lap. Don't think the one is pitted yet. Try to work by the 23.
Gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 2.9
It's kind
seconds.
of sitting right in the way. Also right there, thank you to him. Overshoot 11. Gap is to the 1 at the line. It's like 2.7 at the line.
B5.
Back to 5th after the pit stop. Like I said, as people go in, we should be able to pick up some spots. Just want to get back to 3rd after it. That should set us the rest of the race. I overshoot 3. It'll save it but cost myself some time in 1. Leader's gonna be the next car behind me. So we letting the leader go once he gets to us. Leader's just that much faster that he's got the whole field covered basically.
The gap to Bentley behind is increasing. It's now 7.1 seconds.
Catching on the 1. Not sure when he's going to be pitting. I guess he could have already pitted, but I don't think he did. I guess it's where if I had like a Race Labs overlay, I'd be able to tell. I'm just guessing. Overshoot turn 1 there. Really got to rack it off so that I don't overshoot 2. That was a terrible set of corners there. Gave up so much time. So we're definitely faster than the 1, that's for sure. I mean, I'm on fresh tires, but although when I catch a curve like that, we're not going to be.
Blue flag.
I'm glad to have caught it again. leader's catching up. I lock it in 2, 5, 6, whatever it is. Allowed the one to pull back away after I was catching them.
Flag.
Trying to figure out if I'm going to be able to get by the one before the 22 gets by me. Trying to be a little bit kinder to the left front this time. We got 18 up ahead who's slow. I overshoot 11. He stays left, thank you to him. 22's going to work by him as well. Gap down to a second. Just need to be smart. And I should be able to close back up on him. Not overshoot one this time. Don't want to be a nerve-wracking, slower car for the leader. Although I'm sure when he's this fast, everybody is. Alright, we're just going to back off, let him go here. Try to get him around. I know I cost myself time to the one, but I'm trying to get the 22 by. Stay to the left side of the one. Able to clear him there, so that puts us up to 4th.
Good stuff. Keep it coming.
See if we can follow the 22, although the 22 is just that much faster. I don't think the 22 is pitted yet. I don't think anybody in the front 3 ahead of us has. I think I was probably the first one to pit. Overshot 11. Which seems to be a common theme. Getting closer to the halfway point. We're working lap 25 liters on 26. Into 4th. Not sure how much time we have to get to whoever's in 3rd. It's probably quite a bit of a way, and I would assume that's the 2. Pulling away from the 1, so no pressure that way. Can't tell if that was the 22 or the 8 locking it into 6. A little bit too much throttle there. Kind of got the car upset. Able to catch it, cost me some time. 22 is just faster everywhere. I think I'm just late to everything compared to him. But it's my road level inexperience and lack of skills. Really need to back up the braking point for 11 more. Be 2.2, 2.3 ahead of the 1. At least running right around the 117.0s, so fairly consistent from where we were before the pit stop. Consistently slow, but at least somewhat consistent. Still catching too much curb, which is slowing me down, but I'll get it fixed.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Just watching the 8, he's not as slow as some of the lap cars, so we're slowly catching them, but find our way around them. Slower in this lap, but I feel like I took some spots a little bit easier. Looks like we'll get about a second, maybe a second and a half on the 1 this lap. I guess it'll be about the same lap time. A little bit faster, maybe half a tenth.
Sector 1 is 0.9.
Did not expect the 8 to slow down like that. I appreciate him giving me 1 in the inside line, but I did not expect that. That was my fault for not expecting that as well. Leader's 5 seconds ahead now. So we're one spot off where we qualified. One spot ahead of where I'm supposed to finish, but still plenty of time. And like I said, I think there's cars that still have to pit in front of us. So we'll see how it cycles out by the end of the race. Just feeling a little more comfortable as the laps go on. See, some of my mistakes are happening less frequently. 16's got an issue. He's diving the pit road.
Thank you.
A little bit of a faster lap, that one. See if I can get back to the 115s before the end of the race. Overshoot one there, which is going to hurt two. Got 21 up ahead again. I know his feeling, but I'm proud of him for at least staying on the track and continuing to run. You can't learn if you're not out there trying.
B4.
See where he's gonna go. He stays left. Thank you to him. He's been incredibly respectful with trying to get us faster cars by. Too much curb there. Just missed the shift, but it didn't affect it too much. Slide a little bit too much through 10. Trying to back the braking point up. 10 just still not getting out of 11 very well.
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Half distance, fuel looks good.
We are halfway. Leaders on 30. Would say the laps in the truck has definitely helped me at least feel a little more comfortable with, you know, braking points and whatnot. A lot of them are fairly close. Although I don't know why I just downshifted the first there. That killed a lot of time.
Off the pace.
16 is going to be the next one to go by. He pushes wide there. Slip behind him, figure out where he's going to go. I kind of push him wide there, so I have to back off. Push him in the corner. Yeah, it costs a lot of time this lap, but that's okay.
The gap behind is increased to 10 seconds.
So out of the way, thank you to him. 14 seconds back at the 2. See if we can keep closing up on him. Got the 2 catching us. He's getting by the 16 right now. So we'll have to let him by.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now
22 and the 6 are just in their own league right now,
Blue
but
flag.
we're getting there. Really think a 3rd place finish should be reasonably obtainable, unless I screw something up. Right side is I'm not trying to catch anybody or battle. Well, I am trying to catch the 2, but I'm not trying to battle anybody right now. So as soon as the 6 gets to me, I can just find the best corner to let him by without disrupting either of our lines too much. See how much he was able to gain on me through the S's. Go ahead and go right 6. Just get him by here into 11. That was the easiest spot to do it. Even a 4th place finish wouldn't be bad. Obviously, I would like to be 3rd and not lost out of the pit strategy, but even a 4th place finish will not be bad at all. The 14 coming back onto the track. We're going to stay right. It's way too early to say it, but I would be thoroughly shocked if a 55-lap Cup Series race would be my first zero wrecks of a road race. Pretty comical, actually. Trying to see if I can watch the 6 and learn at least some of the lines that he's taking. Try to pick up some speed. Just study from the guys that are that much faster than me. I really feel like if I can figure out how to get faster out of 11, that'll save me a ton of time as well. We're running right around those mid 116s, so back to where I was consistently.
Your last lap time was at 116.49.
So I'll take that for as slow as it is in relation to the front two.
Keep it up.
Six has a moment there, he saves it. Locks it up into 5. Try to pick up some time here through the S's, although I overshoot that one, so that's going to hurt the rest of the way. As soon as you screw up one, you've screwed up the rest of them.
You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 12 seconds.
Gap's down to around 11 seconds to the 2. About the same lap time, half a tenth faster, right around. So picking up time. Just doing the best that I can. That's all I can do. 6 is pulling away, so my tutor is leaving me. Screwed up that section, a little too much curb. Getting on that curb since I shot it, and there we go. Left front damage. That was me being dumb. Hopefully it was just some scrapes and not too much in the way of suspension. Let's see what it did. It may feel like it knocked the alignment out slightly, but I don't know. That could just be me as well. Got lucky enough to not have the 2X out of that. That was just because I got on the curbs and I'm not good with driving on them. I think the 6 is in pit road, yep. Pushed a little too wide there, out of 11. Save it, terrible exit. Starting to see some guys pit now. Car doesn't feel all that bad actually. The lap times really don't show much of a fall off. So I think we should be okay the rest of the race. I just gotta avoid that. 2 might have had the issue.
The gap behind is now 16 seconds.
A little too much throttle there getting into the S's. Catch it.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Trying to break a little bit sooner. 2's gonna go into pits now. So, unfortunately, not a chance to pass for 3rd on the track. Too much throttle there, exiting 11. Alright, so we're going to be back in 3rd place now. We'll see if we can hold on to that the rest of the race.
Great driving, keep it up. E3.
See if I can get a podium, which would be nice. Got just 20 to go. Working lap 35. I don't know if the leaders come onto pit road yet. Did not see him on there, but wasn't paying a ton of attention unless it was somebody that was right in front of me entering pit road. Just trying to see if I can gain any time through the back half of the S's here coming into 10. Just trying to drag the brakes a little bit lighter into 10 rather than slamming on them. See if that helps at all. Still feel like I'm overshooting 11 from where I need to be. 19 pulls off to the right, thank you to him.
That was at 116.37.
A little bit of over rotation there out of 2. 2A, we're trying to maintain 3. Too much throttle there, kind of rotate the car. Bit too much curve there at the 4. I think this different entry here into 5 has definitely helped. So at least I learned something out of watching the 6. Which that's all I want to do every road race is just keep learning and improving. Alright, leaders on pit road now.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
So now the goal, we should be able to get back on the lead lap. Goal is to see if I can stay on the lead lap the rest of the race, which is going to be a tall task, but I'm going to do what we can. 28 coming up. Be the next slower car.
There's a car leaving the pits. Alright Jake, the next car is Robinson. That lap time was 116.37.
Running right around
Lap times are
low
pretty
to mid
consistent.
116s, pretty happy with that. Consistency was not something that I ever had in road racing. Again, it's slow, but at least I'm able to do the same thing. 28 goes to the right, thank you to him. Doesn't cost us too much time. I wasn't sure where he was going to go. Trying to get the curbing again. Trying to make sure I didn't get on it too hard. Hit the wall. So it cost me some time, but better than smacking the wall again. Yeah, we're not going to stay on the lead lap. The leader's only 11 seconds back, and he'll catch me in like 4 laps. That's okay. He's just got the whole field covered right now. Biggest goal is just to stay here in 3rd. Six blinks right up ahead.
Heads up, there's a car exiting the pits.
Big deal though. I'd overshoot too a little bit. Need to brake just a little bit more than what I did. Got 26 and the 13 up ahead. 3 lets me by on the left, thank you to him.
P3. Sector 1 at single pace off the pace.
Thirteen's gonna be the next one, we'll see where we catch him.
Thank you again.
Way too tight there. 8, 9. 13 pushes it wide. I'm going to get light to avoid him. I'm able to clear him. Alright, so we're on lap number 39. Just got 17 to go. realistically, we'll probably have one less lap than that because the leader will be getting back by us at some point here before the end of the race. There's the first incident point because I pushed it too far.
About track limits.
And then I get the curb in there. Could not go a whole race without an incident point, but hey, I'll take a 1x if I'm able to keep it at that. Should still help the safety rating. Hoping that that didn't hurt me from getting enough that could get me the 0.4 bump and get over 3.0. I think it was at like 2.61 or 2.7 coming into this after the truck race. Showing back up on the relative, he's 7.4 back. Hopefully another 4 laps or so before he gets to us.
Okay, Jake, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
I guess my goal now is to just be fast enough that the 6 doesn't get by me before the end of the race. I mean, he's already ahead in second, but overshot 1 and 2, just really bad series there.
Behind's pitting.
Not sure who was in 4th place that was coming in. Really got to keep it off that curve now. He said there's a fast way to hit it, and I'm just not aware of what it is and not trying to learn it now. Approaching the 21 again. I know he'll find a way for me to get by because he's been really kind about that. Goes to the right, thank you to him. Overshoot 11 big time. At least a lot of the lap traffic has been incredibly respectful in this race. Really, really respectful.
Sector 2 is 1.2.
Make sure I don't overshoot 1 and 2 this time. Maybe we could try to set a fast lap for the race. Doubt it, but you never know. Need to be reasonably within probably 2/10 of the relative, or the optimal, or the delta to be able to do that. I'm just not quite there. 28 or 20 laps sit up in front of me, but I did the same thing on the right side. Where we catch the 20. Kind of overshot 10 there a little bit. Trying to go around him on the left side. We've got 1 car spinner around inside of 11. Just watch for him to rejoin. Good there. Lap times are slowly improving.
Was 17.13.
Shoot one a little bit, but
0.9 off the pace.
Able to bring it back in. Lost a little bit of time out of 2 into 2A. Not too bad. Got just 14 to go right now. Leader's 6.5 back. Been extending how quickly I thought he was going to catch me. It's like he had to slow down or had a moment, but it's inevitable. He'll get to us before the end of the race. I have 13 to go this time by.
Sector 2 is not
So
protect.
I doubt, unless he's really kind or has some sort of problem, that we're going to be able to stay on the lead lap, but certainly do my best. Nothing else, like I said, he's just that much faster. just all driving skill, which I do not have. And I know if I would have been in a top split race, it'd be even worse. So it's all learning experience. Which is why part of me may want to run this again next week in the A series just to continue to improve. See what the leader's at when we cross the line. If I keep him from gaining less than a second and a half a lap on me, I'll be happy with that. Yeah, I'm glad I have the chat turned on. Don't really want to listen to everybody. I'm focused on trying to run consistent fast laps. Got a line of cars coming up. We'll navigate around them. Fastest lap I've run in a while. Not going to be the fastest lap of the race, but fastest lap in a while. Not too far off the fastest lap of the race. So I'm happy with that. Got to look and see where the leader was. And if I keep running my fastest, that's all I can do to stay in front of him. Just want to stay on the lead lap for my own pride, plus technically that's more corners to count for the incidents per corner. Botched shifting up there through 4. Got cars locking up, going wide. I get on the throttle too hard, so we got the 15, the 16, and the 24 all up ahead. And it's 2 battles on track, although they're not right next to each other. 24 and the 15 are battling on track. 16 moves to the right to let them by. Thank you to him. Try to be as respectful to these two as I can. Leader's just 4 seconds back now. Trying to stay off of the 15. Don't want to take anybody out, even though they are not on the lead lap and I am at the moment. I know it's hard for them to figure out how to let me by when they're still battling for a position.
Fastest lap for Robinson, 1:14.38.
Just trying to figure out the best way around. Definitely slowed down the pace to stay behind them. 24 kind of locked it up. And then they've got the 3 who's not much further ahead of them, so yeah, this is really putting me in a weird spot. 15 probably be wise to just let me by and then go back after the 24, but I don't think he's thinking about it that way. Let's see if we can take the shot here into 11. I know it's impressive, but I feel like I've been able to outbrake him. Kind of locked up left front, trying to get in.
Blue flag.
At least able to get by him. He'll probably let the 22 by quickly. People come out of pits.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Really bad 2 there. See when we catch back up to the 24. 15's still in front of the 22. I don't know if he's going to give the 22 as many problems as he gave me. I downshifted first again for some reason. See what the 22 to get by him, so I don't know if he let him by or if the 22 just found his way because of the pace. I just botched the S's all up. And we're going to get an off track there because I'm driving it terribly, so I'm just going to get the 22 by now. No reason to try to hold him up while I was trying to recover. It's terrible moves on my part. Cost myself another instant point that I didn't need to. 27 in front of the 22. I get a little too much throttle there out of 11. Still losing it. Just dialing back in. 15's catching me, but I should be able to get away from him if I drive the way I know how to. Just gonna try to dial it back in, have a better lap. 27's going off the track, so we're able to get by him without any issue. First shot, turn 3 there. Jump on the brakes to save it. Not too worried about the 15. I should be able to pull away from him. Overshot that corner though, so that's going to allow him to get closer. Not that we're racing for a position. Just worried that he's going to try to push it, get him by me to get back to the 24. I'm in a mess through the S's now. Was doing better with them, but now I've just botched it all up. Got just 7 to go this time by. Yeah, able to pull away from the 15, so no big deal there. Goal is to see if I can stay ahead of the 6 these last 7 laps.
That last lap was at 116.
Obviously, if he gets to me, I'm not going to hold him up, but I try to drive my best to stay in front of him. Well, getting off of corners like that's not going to help. So before it kind of pushes it wide. See where he's going to go. If he'll give us the same problems the 15 did. Really having the back corners up for him. Just trying to be kind and stay off of them though. A little bit better run that time through the S's compared to the last lap, although it wasn't going to be hard to improve.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Try to get off of 11 a little bit better. 22 worked by the 18.
Sector
Kind
1
of
is
backing
0.7
corners
off
up
the pace.
so
Sector
I don't
2
get
is
into the
0.8
24.
off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.48 off the pace.
Trying to find a way around. I don't know. This time he should be letting us by because he's not really battling anybody at all. 18 loses that I chased it off the track.
Cut the track.
That was my
Keep it
fault.
nice and
It's kind of a
tight.
blind corner. I should have been more aware though. He's gonna pull right, let us by. Thank you to him. 24 moves left. Thank you to him. Thank you, 24. It's weird being in a road race and having people move over for me. Usually I'm the only one moving over for people because I'm that slow. Like I said, the 22 is just that fast. We're gonna have 4 to go this time by.
Yellow flag.
Looks like that's 19 that's parked up against the outside tire wall. Six is only 3.5 seconds back, so I'm really gonna have to hustle it the rest of the way to try to stay in front of him. And also not keep doing that. Maybe I'll get lucky in the 24, I'll hold the 6 up a little bit. It'll buy me some time that way too. 3 up ahead. He's for 6th place, so you can see how spread out the field is when I'm catching the 6th place car and I'm in 3rd. Back to the 116.3s, which is fine for me.
Blue flag.
Blue flag up ahead. Oh, that's for the 6 coming. So we'll take that. Like I said, I'm not going to hold him up if he gets to me, which he will. I'm just trying to do the best I can to stay in front. Just kind of like a little race within a race for me. Trying to make my own other motivation performance-wise and give you guys something exciting. Slowly catch the 12 here. When we can get by him. Kind of lost it there and checked up, so I had to lock up the brakes to get by him. I'm going to let the 6 by here. That checkup allowed the 6 to pull up to me. No reason to hold him up. Got the 8 going to pit road. Again, overshoot 11 like I have been. Get on the throttle too hard. There's a lot of time out of it. I don't think the 6 is going to be able to get to the 22 in 3 laps, but 22 was just that much faster. 24 catches back up to me with my mistake out of 11. See if I can get back to pulling away, drive cleaner. Just got to be a little bit smoother on the throttle. Lock up a little bit of the brakes there in the 4. Is the next one that we're approaching.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
He's gonna stay right, thank you to him. Oh, same thing, overshoot 11. At least this time I didn't spin getting out of it. Slowly catching the 3. As we were before.
2 to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
2 laps to go. Just got to keep it clean. At least we'll have finished 3rd. Didn't accomplish all my goals, but still not a bad race for me in terms of my normal road racing. A little too much curve there.
Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace.
24's hustling because he wants to try to get to the 3 and get 6th place away from him. Trying to get to the 3 and get by him as quickly as possible so that I'm not in the middle of that battle. Trying not to overshoot 11 this time. Get the white flag this time. I don't think this is going to be my fastest lap of the race, but it'll be close. Oh, it's just about a half a tenth off of it.
Okay, Jake. One more to
But
go.
I'll take
Keep
that.
it together. We'll be on the podium.
As I said that, I overshoot 2. 10 also went wide off the track off of 2. But I almost did the same thing. Too much curve there into 3. Give him some time just to keep it under control. Last time here through these corners. So I didn't complete all the laps, but overall, I would definitely say it was a success for me. Far, far better than the truck race. Far better than the truck race. And for my first time in the Cup cars, I'll take it. Just gonna be fine sitting behind 3, no reason to try to get by him at this point. 24 is not gonna be getting to him. Certainly a fun experience. I guess maybe it was probably made a little bit better by the fact that it's a road race without cautions. It might not have been as fun if we were on a global and had a ton of cautions, but I'll take a 3rd place. Had absolutely nothing ever for the 22 and the 6, so I will gladly take a 3rd place. Or get to see how bad I had ruined the tires that run. That was, you know, full fuel stint basically. Yeah, still was hurting that left front. Tire wear on the right side really wasn't bad at all. Those were pretty matched, but otherwise not not very good. So I'll take it. Let everybody finish, and then we'll jump in and take a look at the incidents here shortly. Give it a couple more seconds.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Tips are welcome.
Everybody's not done yet, so I'm not going to see what everybody else had until they finish. There was quite a few people that disconnected. I mean, 2 of them looks like they were done after the race, so
Fun, man.
5, I think, dropped out. Okay, so now you're seeing everybody finishing, so let's see. 6 had 10, and the 22 had 1, so it's kind of right in between, but you could see quite a few at times, so we'll take a look at the start. Kind of roll through some of the incidents. Actually, I want to watch this deal with the 4. That was kind of a scary moment. I let him by because I didn't get a great start, and then he locks it up there into 2. I got into him because I thought he was going to be a little faster in the 2. He could get a little wiggly there out of 2. Was able to clear the 28, and then I think it was going to be 4 is where he was going to go off, and I was going to try to find a way around him into 5.
Yeah.
So we checked up big time. I locked it up trying to stay off of him on the right front. You can see that. Yeah, he got wiggly there on the curbing, which obviously I did too, but that was the point where I knew I had to outbrake him and get him into 5 and get by him, so he probably had a chance to try to cross over and get to me, but then we were just much faster out, which is relatively speaking because you saw how much faster the 22 and the 6 were to me, so see what kind of wrecks there are. I want to rewind that and see what that happened. I don't know what just happened there. It was what, the 7, I think?
7.
Let's see. Let me go back to the beginning, and then we'll see what happened with that one. I don't know why we jumped ahead.
I have the 4, but most time I stay in 2nd because I could come off.
Alright, I'm tired. I mean, I should be listening to what the 22 is saying, but... Alright, so let's see. So 23's gonna stay wide and just loop it right in front of the 27. Yeah, I obviously did that. I just was able to catch it, but that sucks. Okay, so this is what I wanted to look at. This was the 27 and the 26. So the 27 is just coming up to... He gets a much, much better run off of 2. And I don't think the 26 realized that he was coming there on the outside of 26, just turns right. Since the 27 off the track, you can see one other car up in front that's off the track as well. Yeah, that curb out of 4 was just really dangerous. If you hit it the wrong way, you could use it, but you had to hit it the right way. Let's see what the 11's gonna do. Is he gonna lose it into 1? Not sure what he did, because that all looked pretty clean. 25's gonna launch himself off the track, and once you get into the grass, you're just sliding. It's like you're on ice and you have no chance. 24 right in front of the 4. He kinda, 4 was there. I think that's a bit of the 4 not giving, and the 24 just turning down. 4 walks away cleanly. 25 gets off the track again. Bump the wall. 24 is getting himself back on the track. I think that was after the deal. Let's see, was this when the 24 came back on the track? Yeah, so the 11's running hard on the outside of the 21, and the 24 is just slow, and yeah, I don't think the 11 realized the 20 was there. 24 was there and just pounds into him, and then gets angry at him. Yeah, that looked a bit intentional there. That looked like a bit of retaliation. I mean, I get the 24 probably should have been watching rejoining, but the 11 just, yeah, flat out drives straight back into him, takes him into the outside wall there into 11. That definitely looks intentional to me. I don't know how much of these we'll get through because there's going to be quite a few, obviously. 4 is going to get the wall. Yeah, I almost did that a couple times. Yeah, I don't know. We're only on lap 7. It's going to take forever to get to it, so just mostly let the field finish. So let's take a look at the results, see how that did. Hopefully, decent gain. All right, accomplished what I want. Yeah, it was third split of 4, 1128 strength of field, so weaker than me. Just obviously not good enough with the I rating to have gotten up to that second split, and probably would have gotten smoked had that been the case because you could see both the 22 and the 6 were in the 114s, and the 6 was in the low 114s, and I was not. I was in the very, 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 very high 115s and pretty much spent most of the race anywhere from the mid 116s to the 117s. So reasonably was probably third fastest car on the track. Only 2 of us finished 1 lap down, and then there was a bunch that were 2 laps down. So the 22 and the 6 were just that much faster. Good job for the 22. He ran one heck of a race. Absolutely by far one of the best cars on the track and did what he needed to do, and even the 6 was really good. So able to get 1.01 on the safety rating, so got like 0.61 out of it, and then 0.4 for the bump. So easily going to be licensing up. So I am going to be done for week 13, so that I don't risk any of these not going up, and managed to gain a decent amount of I rating, 74, so puts us just under where people start rookies at in roadside. So I guess just keep grinding it up, just keep learning, try to do the best I can, and continue to work on improving driving technique, driving lines, all that. Keep it on the track a little bit better, and hopefully better results should come. So strategy seemed to be working out the way that I wanted it to, although it probably would have been fast enough to get by the 2 and the 1, even if I had, done a little bit of a different pit strategy. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Sorry that we weren't around, a ton of cars for position too often, but at least was trying to get by lap cars at different times and made a 1 or 2 green flag passes. So overall, I'm pretty happy with that. We'll see, may run. I don't even remember where they are next week with it being an off week for the actual cup schedule. So we'll see. Try to figure out how to have some fun with it, though. Feel free to leave any driving tips, both for this car, for Sonoma, for road racing, whatever you guys find. Let me know if you like that or not, if you want to see more NIS stuff. And until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.